Oh, come on now. All right, let's get back at it.
Dock's set now, just need a mooring point. I hate to ask, but Tam knows these waters better than I do.
Cambozo.
Hey, Jack. How's the case shaping up? You know, the shrews and all that.
Hey, kiddo, I'm heading down to Walla Bay to find out.
The bay, huh? What's dragging you down this salty armpit now?
Well, I just follow the crumbs, you know? They're pointing me straight to the water. Supposedly that's where the shrews are being moved. I just have to pin down the exact spot.
Well, hey, I might be able to help you out with that.
Ah, figured you might. So, who's my guy?
Name's Cameron Bozo. Breaks like a jug of whey, yes, but
What a name.
you might have heard something useful. You'll...
Cambozo?
Oh,
Classy.
right.
Oh, and be sure to have a bunch of cheddar handy.
Cheddar? What's wrong with Gouda?
No Gouda if you broke, Jack.
Let's see what the Holmes can say real quick.
Got a moment, Jack?
For you, always. Well, almost.
Good. Oh, good. I've got a little job for you then. I want to update our menu. And a real standout dish. Introducing the Azure Burger. Or, as top burger makers would say, the Azzurro Burgero.
Burgero.
What the hell are you talking about?
Why not?
Look, there are standard grilling procedures, huh? You fry a burger patty for 5, 6, or 7 minutes, right? So you get, and I'm gonna simplify this for you, Jack, rare, medium, or nearly done.
Sounds about right.
And then there's the well done, which usually ends up as carbonized waste in the bin out back. But, and this is key, there's this special technique from the old world, likely, passed down by the street boys here, to make a burger so well done that it is truly beyond description. Pure insanity for the taste buds. Less a dish and more a culinary revolution, Jack. Gonna draw huge crowds to the little and big. But there's a catch. You need some serious heat and a ton of ash. So, if you can find the right hot spot, I'll give you a patty and we'll see if this actually works.
Sure, I'll give it a shot. Nothing says smart plan like running around with a slab of raw meat.
Yeah, much obliged, Jack.
Well, you were right, Wanda. I found something at the studio after all.
That is very interesting, Jack.
More interesting than a truck full of spiked D fondue or a truckload of bug-ridden cheese.
Feels like we're just scratching the surface.
Mixing show business with politics, hardly a recipe for a long life.
There was a
That
fire
place was
here.
cleaning up nice. Clear as day, Curd hadn't lifted a finger. And clear eyes should keep my mouth shut before someone guessed who lit the match.
No, of course. Getting pretty good at the tail picking. Oh.
No press today. I'm busy.
Miles Curd, big mouse party spokesperson. A pleasure.
That's Mr. Curd. Let's act like we weren't raised by shrews. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm in the middle of...
Oh, watching other people do the actual work? Yeah, I can tell. Mr. Curd, I'm investigating
Supervising
the
and all.
unfortunate demise of one Betty Lynch. I have reason to believe your boss, mayoral candidate Milford Sawyer, knew her. Might even be useful in figuring out how she ended up dead.
And who the hell are you? I don't remember seeing you around the MPD headquarters. And I know all our good investigators.
Our.
What was that?
Just a cough. Name's Jack Pepper, PI for hire. Not here on official business, just doing a favor for someone looking for closure. Thing is, this whole case has a, how do I put it? A spoiled way kind of stink. You might want to help me out before that smell starts sticking to you, too.
Pepper. All right, fine. We're too close to the election for some half-baked accusations to start fouling up the campaign. Shoot your shot.
Already did. So was Sawyer close to Betty in any way?
No chance. Maybe they clinked glasses at some movie fundraisers, but that's it. I'm the one riding shotgun in Sawyer's inner circle. If there was more, I'd know.
Could he have kept it quiet? You know, to avoid the kind of scandal that might make a mouthpiece cry at night.
Watch your tongue, Pepper. When you're a public figure like Milford, small-time celebs show up whether you want them or not, hoping to ride your coattails. Doesn't mean there's more to it than that.
Oh, see, that's funny because I got pictures. Betty rubbing elbows with BMP officials. Real cozy, real not accidental.
Yeah, because she was always circling our parties like some fame-hungry hawk. Same as every starlet and wannabe socialite looking for a headline. But trust me, no one in the party worth their salt would mix business with that.
Sounds like you had a personal gripe with Betty, Mr. Kurd. Is there something I should...
Listen, Pepper Shaker, I don't like where this is going, so I'm giving you one last polite suggestion. Piss off. Grilling's over.
But it's still kind of smoky in here.
Get the hell out of my yard.
Well, that went about as smooth as a brick through a windshield. Lucky I still had my teeth. And plenty left to chew on.
There's always time for a comic strip. Well, looks like I wasted my time at the roadhouses. Okay. Let's see what we can do here.
Nothing like a breeze, rotting fish, oil rigs, and stale Gouda. Corny would be begging for a gas mask.
Caught a fish this big. I hung it up to dry.
A fisherman's pub this empty at noon. Smells fishy. Feels crooked, too.
I'd steer clear of the water if I were you. Sharks are circling just past the buoys and they're looking real hungry. I'd steer clear of the water if I were you. Sharks are circling just past the buoys and they're looking real hungry.
Coins is good.
Pepper! Get 'em, boys!
Not my kind of fight music, but
Where's Bozo? What did you do to him?
Why's a walking corpse asking questions?
Oh, I ain't dead yet, bub.
they'll freak you with the music right there.
Everyone! And I mean everyone! Don't let up, boys! Where's Bozo when you need it? You folks! Take him down already!
Sorry, I can't hear you over the rat-a-tat-tat.
It's getting philosophical right now. No, what's wrong with this?
Now you better drop this silliness and tell me.
Are you deaf? You drop when I say drop. Yeah, to hell with you, Pepper. I ain't telling you nothing.
Ooh, not good.
Where'd your balls go, Pepper? This place won't hold forever. Where'd your balls go, Pepper? Where'd your balls go, Pepper? What am I even paying you for? Stop it! Where'd your balls go, Pepper?
Not quick enough.
In the name of the law, time to break stuff.
What are you morons waiting for? Where'd your balls go, Pepper? This place won't hold forever. Roll in your cheeseheads. Where'd your balls go, Pepper? 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 Where'd your balls go, Pepper?
Sometimes you knock. Sometimes you knock it down.
Oh, okay. No more? I was just getting good.
No! Stop! Have mercy! I'll talk!
Then talk. Where's Bozo? He's still in one piece.
He's alive, all right. We just
Good.
roughed him up a little. I got him locked up near the shipyard gate up north. Now, for the love of... let me go!
You're spared. And, bleeding profusely. Storms are coming, and I'm betting Bozo's got the weather report. Now, which way to the shipyard?
Lower your weapon!
Still got the Warner Brothers and the Sister Die. Well, that works too.
I swear, officer, ow! I've been law-abiding since breakfast.
This is the police!
Oh, my hero. Oh, my precious savior. More noble than a whole truckload of blood of...
Tammy's the one you should be thanking. Just tell me what I need to know.
Yeah, of course, boss. But, what exactly do you want to know?
Everything.
Well, see, I was born right here in
Oh
Cashapp.
boy.
Everything about the missing shrews.
Oh, right. Yeah. So, there's a meeting going down, see? They're resealing the livestock deal or whatever. Wallop Bay's just a pit stop.
Who's they?
Cops. The crooked ones. Meeting with some science-y types. Weird accents. Real heavy on the Z's. Especially their leader, the professor.
This some new racket?
Oh.
Business as usual.
Oh, business as usual. Used to bounce around Shantytown, keep it quiet. Now, feels like they don't even bother hiding it.
Bounce around where exactly?
Bob's workshop, Letitia's pharmacy, maybe. Both good folks, just scared stiff. Oh, and they've been using that old underground shelter uptown. I used to squat there till they kicked me in the teeth. See, right here.
Yeah, tragic. So when's the next deal?
Dunno. Today, tomorrow. I don't exactly work on a schedule.
And me without even a sandwich for the stakeout. Guess I'll start sweeping those spots.
Oh, speaking of which, see, boss, I happen to have a key. A very special key. A pharmacy key. Let's just say I'm holding on to it for Letitia. Temporarily. And since the pharmacy's on your list, $50, boss, and it's yours.
You got the morals of a stinky floater. You know that?
Yeah.
Fine. Hand it over.
Pleasure doing business with you, boss. You're the greatest.
Mm-hmm. Try not to get yourself roughed up again. And for the love of cheddar, spend that money on clean underpants, will you?
Hey, boss man.
Get them while they're hot. Don't mind me. Not trying to interrupt a meeting here.
Dead end. Or... Renewing the delivery agreement for an additional 14 days. Signed, the Captain. XX scribbled was cited as something that reeks of illegal fondue.
All right, too close. I didn't think he closed the distance that much. back to our corner. Come on, man. Bad move. Come on, man. I haven't died this much. Better.
Some old world names. And a whole set of prescriptions for seasickness pills. But why?
Seasickness? Personally, I've never been seasick. Shrews per shipment.
Sweet infinite feta. 100 shrews. What's that noise? It's coming from a pier. That secret meeting. Captain Goddamn Sims. The cop of the year himself. So much for that.
Wow.
But the other guy must be the professor.
The professor.
That particular brand of quite big affair egg that I'd rather forget. And here comes the lackeys, walking in on me like, oh hell. I had to go back, think it through, maybe even across.
Guess I shouldn't be surprised the police are in on it. Like, big time in on it.
Dead end leading to a burning dumpster. Maybe Vivian can make sense of the mess. I better bring Corny up to speed before I wade into the muck. Tangled as hell. Interesting.
Let's talk to Corny first.
You ever wonder...
I don't wonder. I do.
Yeah. But do you ever stop and think about your, you know, stellar career?
Jack, I live it. What is your point?
Well, see, you wrote that big expose back in the day, right? Toppled one of the mob families.
Yes, Jack. I was there.
Right. So now the family's gone. Out of the picture. But suddenly we got these hitmen popping up out of thin air. Just poof, and somebody drops. They're silent, efficient, and deadly.
So? What of it?
Well, makes me wonder. What if the other families saw an opportunity? Figured, why get our hands dirty? So, they erect a, firm. A company to offload their dirtiest work, like a, Real Murder LLC. You get me? What I mean is, you did something good, but maybe the mob, they made something better. For them, worse for us.
I sincerely hope it's those 5-cent novels speaking. They're clearly frying your brain.
Maybe. But what a way to go.
Jack, listen up. If you're planning a trip to the countryside and happen to end up in the wetlands, there might be a little something you can do for me. No stink this time. I swear on Shrew Thicket.
Oh?
Yeah, see, back in the day, I used to run a small processed cheese side gig. We did stuff, all sorts of stuff, for all sorts of reasons. Way out in the swamps. Anyway, I came up with a really great recipe. Real special one. Problem is, I forgot it. You'd be helping me a ton if you could find it. It's called Perfect Bog Fondue.
Yeah, it doesn't quite roll off the tongue. Or make it water, for that matter.
Appearances can be deceiving, Jack. Track it down, and I'll be in your debt.
Yeah, just add it onto the pile.
Perfect.
Jack! Avast me hearty. How was the bay?
Stinky.
Yes. Well, the place could use, as the forefathers would say, a touch of gentrification.
Sure it would.
But did you find anything useful?
I did. The cops are neck deep in the shrew racket, dunked like a breadstick in a bowl of melted mozzarella.
Ah, that spells trouble. Either for us or the shrews. What else did you come across?
Well, it looks like there was some kind of a deal between the cheeseleggers and the ringleader of the crooked cops. Goes by Sims.
Captain Sims?
One and the
Yep.
same.
Oh,
Butter
terrible
bars.
news indeed. We need to tread carefully from here on out.
That ain't all. There was this scientist of sorts there. The way he carried himself rubbed me all wrong, and not in a good way. This ain't your run-of-the-mill trafficking ring, Cornelius. I can feel it in my gut. Either that, it's something that I had for lunch. Either way, something much darker is going on.
You have to dig deeper, Jack. Little lives depend on it.
You don't need to remind me. With the cheeseleggers in play, the cops likely headed for the wetlands. That's where I'm going.
Good. Get some solid evidence, and we'll get to the bottom of this in no time. Hard evidence, Jack. Harder than the diamond-laced grana padano.
Whatever that is. Okay, let's talk to Vivian.
So, any progress on the case, Monsieur Pepe?
Yeah, and it reeks worse than the brie I left sitting in the fridge.
I don't see a fridge.
Exactly. But I did cross paths with Mr. Curd. And he clammed up quicker than a marina shellfish in a cheese storm. Still, I found out that while Betty got close to Sawyer, she, well, how do I put it? She befriended Curd as well, but...
Yes. Quick, out with it.
See, here's where it gets kooky. Like real kooky. Curd spoke of her like she was nothing more than a bottom-of-the-barrel wench, and then out of the blue cheese he threatens to slap me with a lawsuit like I'm some snooty millionaire.
That is vital information indeed.
Is it?
Could be. At least I know where to go to next. You see, Curd's got dirt close to home. Literally. So that's where I'm heading.
So, you're leaving town, Mr. Pepper?
Just for a little while.
Good. Go do your thing. I'll poke around here and there. I have a few friends in, let's say, mid to high places. You take care, Mr. Pepper.
Oh, I will.
Let's see what we do with the webs.
Sup, Jack? How come you always got time to hang out?
Fire in the hole.
Well, the boss said so, so we do it. These cheeseleggers have outlived their
Usefulness?
Yep. So we plant a few bombs, watch the canisters go boom like sky high, then we're out of here.
God damn it.
Oh, man, you really went hard.
What's this?
That's the idea.
What are you coppers up to?
I don't know, man. I'm just following orders.
Really? I'm sure you can do better than that.
The boss said, plant a few bombs, watch the canisters go boom, like sky high. He said we gotta clear out the swamps, rid 'em of those cheese-legging scum. They're no good no more. Outlive their use.
All right, enough. I get the picture.
Yeah, don't hurt yourself, guy.
Now I gotta find the cheese-legger's boss. before the crooked cops get him. Just the same bird I saw at Waller Bay. A clue, a lead, and a good laugh. What more could a house detective want?
Fire starter. No cards here.
Well, hey there, old-timer. What's keeping you busy?
Cooking cheese curds for my boys, and that cheese be tasting fine. Gonna kick them hard and pee, and together we will dine.
Huh. Say, good fella, does the name Perfect Bog Fondue ring any bells?
Well, I ain't heard that name since I was just a boy. And I can bring you up the game so you can spread the joy. Whew. But if you want them secrets, you gotta help old me and fetch me my and fetch me my list of things. Monty, who be asking for this?
Heard of John Brown? He's looking for a recipe.
Ooh, Lord. So my boy Mad John be keeping this.
Mad John?
It's hardly a surprise. He was nuts a lang a mess and cheese guggling.
Lang nap. Not the first time I heard that.
You handle the stories, I'll handle the thingies. That old hilltop haunt. Spookier than a tomb, and half as inviting. Just have to find a way to sneak inside. Some of them thingies.
It's never that easy, is it? It's an older code, but it checks out. There's a...
power's back, and trouble tagged along.
No, sir.
Okay.
No cheese leggers in sight. Got a whiff of yeast, though. Them thingies are coming together.
Foyer key. Fondue, anyone? Okay, that must be a shortcut then. Of course I'm being watched. All too easy.
Got an eldritch feeling about this.
Carmen Poacher.
What in the absolute...
Silence! The dissonance! The song! Do you hear it?
No.
The unknown! It sings!
Yeah, I can sing too, but you won't like it.
Bro, I didn't know that. Guess he's blowing holes in the floor.
Some of them freeze. Them freeze are coming together. What the hell was that? It's a real dark. Almost what?
What the hell? This is all dropped dead. I had yet to shoot him. Eee. Starting to hurt, boss.
The heat's already here. Damn. I need to find the cheese luggers pronto. Oh, is this a Dark Souls reference? Funny. It's all connected.
How do I get back to the cheese layer? That one pipe doesn't even go that far. Oh, Shazam.
You the boss here, fella?
I was. What?
All right, so who's the boss now?
Tony Danza.
It's man. This was too beautiful to be real.
What do you mean?
Them prospects, you know? See, we did our gig. What I redlining coffee. Yeah. Toss them shrews out. Shove them. Somewhere out yonder. Then build some nice homes. Shops too for us. Yeah. I even threw in some cash to get the whole enterprise running. All we was after was the fondue business. But man, no. They don't fool us. Lie to us. Je suis you goddamn couillon.
Who lied? Talk to me.
Them cops. That sleazy is a science ball.
Is this science? The good doctor?
Maybe someone else too, eh? Why we even get into moving them shrews? I was just... I hoped... a nice home. White picket fence, you know? Glass, half full kind of thing. Everything was going fine. Route was clean, straight through the depths. But then they sent them all.
Can you say that on record?
Oh. done for me. But you are son. He's coming.
Hey, stay with me. Help's on the way.
He's crazy. Out of control. Gonna deep fry and relent.
Rest in cheese, buddy.
Would you look at that? A scummy gumshoe knocking off swamp rats.
McLeod.
That's nae against the law, mucker.
If I stick around, I'm melted goods. What the? How the hell'd you get here?
That's a good question.
Ooh, I've been waiting for your PE and singing to myself. I hope you got them thingies.
All right, I got everything here.
So this quest is done and dusted. We've been moving to the next task.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Next task? I ain't got time for next task.
Oh, you sure are a downer. A moody, mopish mouse. You could use some cheesy powder to sprinkle on your scowl, sweet. Well, look, I've got the paper to brighten up your day. Just give that to Mad Johnny. It'll fix him right away.
Okay.
Well, since you're saying your goodbyes, I've got one more thing for you.
Sorry, old-timer. Not happening.
Say your prayers, Sleuth. I'm coming for you. Now where do you think you're going, Chucky boy?
Oh, come on.
Of course.
was anything worth taking. If... This mess went deeper than a breadstick and hot mozzarella. It was time to wedge it into the rest of the puzzle. Now, where's Corny?
So, Jack, what did you pull out of the swamps, huh? Tell me it's something useful.
A big red line disappointment, Corny. These cheeseleggers were just middlemen relocating the shrews for a quick buck, making the district clean, nice, and strictly for mice. Heck, even the cops seemed like they were on someone else's payroll. It's all just some cheapo supermarket cheese, layer upon layer upon layer. And right there, sandwiched between all those layers, this sleazy scientist keeps popping up with his sleazy look and even sleazier ideas.
Sleazy, is it?
Finger on him.
Well, I know you'll crack this case. I'm sure of it. But that redlining business is deeply troubling.
I wouldn't believe it myself if it weren't for the dying words of a disillusioned cheeselegger. Poor sod.
Is that pity I hear in your voice, Jack?
No, it's just a cold. And I hate being used. Can't stand seeing people treated like tools by those crooked creeps in fancy suits, flaunting their ill-gotten authority. You know that better than anyone, Corny.
Excuse me?
We've both seen war, Corny. Or did that slip your mind? We were the tools.
Ah, right. Well, Jack, I think it's the best course of action is to hunt down those cultists, scientists, and put an end to all this ruckus. They seem to converge in one spot, right?
Yeah, maybe. Tell me, Corny, why do we always meet in these seedy places?
Screw you, Pepper. This is a well-respected establishment.
Yeah. Real high class. So?
Well, my dear boy, you've got to understand, I'm a public figure. Always in the spotlight, right?
That you are.
So, friends are friends, but business is business.
Of course it is.
What you're really saying is, you're ashamed of being friends with a bottom-shelf private dick.
Well, I wouldn't put it quite like that.
But you just did.
Oh, come on. You know how these things work. What keeps the wheels turning.
Sure, money. But it should be backbone.
Sup, Jack? Any luck finding that recipe I told you about?
I did, actually. The wetlands are sprawling, but you wouldn't know it. I ran into an old fart of a cheeselegger who handed it over and mumbled something about a Mad John in passing.
There we go.
Oh, Mad John, you say? Never heard of him. Anyway, thanks for bringing this to me. Now, how about we expand the menu, eh? PI far higher, eh? Enough cheese for today. Some dreams go quietly. Others kick and scream. Mine live on. Hey, Jack. Hey, I might be bite-sized, but I bite back.
Jack, you ever thought about retiring?
What's that?
Oh, you know, taking the girl somewhere far, far away. Or here's a thought, finding a woman first, then taking Tammy, etc.
Good one.
I'm not joking.
No, Wanda, I had my fair share of sightseeing. Seen enough of the old world. My place is right here.
In Mouseburg? The real melting pot.
Yeah, crossed with a cesspool.
Same thing.
Yeah, but it's a familiar thing. You learn to suffer it. Besides, people need help.
People need help everywhere.
And I am here. There are other Jack Peppers out there, I'm sure of it.
Lords forbid. News is something somebody doesn't want printed, Jack. All else is advertising.
So... sense a strong lead with this one.
Okay. We'll go ahead and call this one here. Dang. Took down the chief. Oh, actually, we didn't get him yet. We just got someone else. The main hitter. Sheesh, whatever was hurting me in the swamp was really fucking doing a wonder on me. Oh. Less questions. And the same less answers, too. Oh, damn, this is pretty good. We'll come back with this one first. Or not first. We'll come back with this one a little later. Got a new video out. Go ahead and check that out. Leave a like if you like what's everything's going with Mouse PI. Subscribe and become a channel member, and I'll see you in the next drop. Peace.